Hello everyone. How you guys doing this time zone? I hope everyone is actually doing all right this week. For me, I'm doing okay. It was just so hard for me to just find something to do, even as well just alone in my apartment. But there's usually some stuff I do want to try and get out a little more. Well, besides there's exercising, which I would actually want to do every week, or just throughout the week, not just only just to work out, but just only to work on my mental health as well, being part of it. But anyway, let's actually get right into Pokemon Crystal. Not Crystal, Yellow. I'm trusting I haven't played Crystal in a while, to be honest. It's really been a while. I still want to test my controller out. It will work. Okay. I'm gonna check with the game capture. See how it is. Okay, there it goes. I just want to check and see if it's still on. And so last time we actually did infiltrate the Rocket's game corner, and then we just went back to Lavender Town, dealing with the ghost of but the ghost of Cubo's mom, being a Marowak. I'll get some Great Ball. I should get some antidotes. But I should go to my PC. I know I should have done that once I just started the game, but I'll do that real quick. Oh, I already talked with the little girl. And also, some people don't know, when you talk to this person right here, this person is supposed to allow you to trade your Pokemon with other players. If if you have a Game Boy Link cable, because the link cable for the Game Boy is basically a way how other players can play local multiplayer, usually like Tetris, for example, or like other games that it supports it. And Pokemon is one of the games that supports it. That supports the Game Boy Link cable is by connecting with the other Game Boy is to either battle or as well trading with other players to actually complete your Pokedex. Because I already did say this before that some versions have exclusive Pokemons that's not in the other version. So they have to provide a Game Boy link cable and basically trade with other players. It has the Pokemon that you do not have. And there goes Silph. I'll keep Fly for now. The lift key. I don't think it's really important because that was only for the Rocket Game Corner in Celadon City. I'm keeping the Pokeflute because we do need to use that to wake up Snorlax. But since I have the Moonstone, I actually would probably get my Jigglypuff out. And also, I forgot there's a Pokemon daycare that is right by Serenian City that you can actually put your Pokemon there, and then each step, or a couple of steps, or a couple of hours, they actually have your Pokemon to level up. But one thing is too that your Pokemon will not evolve when it was actually in the daycare. And I don't think it'll learn any moves yet until you actually have them level up in battle, if I'm correct. No, I'm not releasing them. Actually, I'm wondering, should I evolve my Jigglypuff to Wigglytuff? Because I feel like there might be some moves that might be exclusive for Jigglypuff while evolving, instead of evolving early. No leveling up, that Jigglypuff can use Disable when it gets to level 14, then Defense Curl, which is supposed to raise your defense. I know it does rest then Body Slam and Double Edge. But what about Go Wigglytuff? Dang, that's all it learns. When it hits level 1, Sing, Disable, Defense Curl, and Double Slap. Well, actually, I'll put my Jigglypuff in the daycare. And then it used the Moonstone. But let me see if I can deposit one of my Pokemon. Go for a flying one. Oh, hey Abe, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope everything's going well for you, brother. Well, I don't know if Spearo's gonna learn fly, but I can understand if it is Fearow. Well, actually, you can. Just gonna use Spearow to fly, and then fly. You have to fly to Cerulean City. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing alright, dude. Thanks for asking. Oh yeah, I forgot. I cannot fly while in the building. It has to be outside. But I thought the daycare should be somewhere. And it says, located Route 5 south of Cerulean City. Okay. Ooh, sorry for him, I might. But I do need to get my Charmeleon. Oh yeah, I forgot my the Bulbasaur I need to get. I almost forgot about the Bulbasaur I need to find. Yeah, it says a free Bulbasaur that's from a character next to Cerulean City Pokemon Center. Provide your Pikachu at high happiness. Okay. I remember hearing about how this music made little kids suicidal years ago. Are you talking about the Lavender Town music? And plus, I don't know if that's actually true. That's basically an urban legend. Basically, it was usually like campfire stories or like somewhat like creepypastas, which is usually just tales about that. And I did remember all about the Lavender Town one, but it wasn't any reports about that at all. Even if it would be from Japan, it was no reports about children committed suicide. And that's from the Lavender Town music, whether it's the official one or from the beta version of the beta soundtrack of Lavender Town. That's from the beta version of Red and Green. It was not like, I'm trying to remember where's that Bulbasaur. The Melanie's house. I wonder if that's above the gym. Or that might be on the left. No, it's not. And no, thank you, sir. I'm actually good. Oh, there she is. I take care of injured Pokemon. I nurse this Bulbasaur back to health. It needs a good trainer to take care of it now. I know. I know. Would you take care of this Bulbasaur? Yes. And that's all the. I'm about to say, and that's all the starters for Gen 1. Because we already got the Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. And like I said too, in yellow, you can get all the starters. Compared to red, green, and blue, where you have to pick one starter while the rival gets the other. While the third one is left behind. I should deposit future for now. Just in case it... Well, actually just in case, because I do need to get my Charmeleon. To use cut. No, I don't want to release any of my Pokemon. Because when you actually release your Pokemon, they're gone. For good. Just a heads up. Yeah, I know with some evolutions of Pokemon, I know I did say this before, but I hate when it comes with the second evolution that you have to trade on some of them, like Gengar, so like with Haunter with to evolve to Gengar, or Kadabra turn to Alakazam. It has to be by trading, and it's trash because I don't think you really have your Pokemon anymore after this trade. Oh, there's daycare. And the thing is every 100 Poké-Dollars that you get your Pokemon back from the daycare. Then let's go back down to... How about the two Veranian City, but no. That's the underground path to... This is from Cerulean to Vermilion City. Actually, I'm trying to remember how to get Black and Yellow. I feel like I might be a little later on afterwards, but I might be wrong. Oh, I forgot that Pokemon fan club. That's in Vermilion City. I really did forget about that with the bike. And bike is actually pretty good for a fast travel, just a heads up. But not as good as fly, but it's good when it comes on the ground. Here's Gil Clefairy. Hey, buddy. Our chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. Won't you admire my Clefairy's adorable tail? I know. Ghoul Seal. Seal. Oh dear, my seal is far more attractive. I chair the Pokemon fan club. I have more than 100 Pokemon. I love them all. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. So, did you come to hear me brag about my Pokemon? Sure. Good, then listen up. My favorite, Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning. Kindly love it. Hug it when sleeping. Warm and cuddly. Spectacular. Ravishing. Oops. Look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. A bike voucher? Or voucher. Exchange that for a bike. Don't worry. My Fearow will fly me anywhere. So I don't need a bike. I hope you like cycling. I know I should have done this earlier, but that's alright. And usually it's been a while since I did play Pokemon Yellow. Oh, that's a bike voucher. Okay, here you go. And we got a bike, so we can move faster on the ground. And remember, this is actually before dashing. Well, not dashing, but this is before the run button was part of it when it hits Gen 3 and onwards. And that's one thing is too, I don't know if I stated in this in one of the previous streams, that back in Gen 1, I think Gen 2 as well, the items, like all the items are really cluttered in a bag, so it's basically it's not organized well. But I think they changed it with Gen 2, but I know Gen 3 and onwards, they really fixed that and make it separate with the items, potions, berries, and even as well with key items too. But in Gen 1, it's so cluttered. So so basically you have to put most of the items in your PC if it's no longer important. And then one thing is to back in Gen 1, you have to keep selecting your bike too. It's before this was before it registers to the select button. That's in Gen 2 and onwards. But Gen 1, you have to keep selecting it. And that can be the same thing with rods as well. Which is basically the sufficient rod that you just fish for a water Pokemon. Oh yeah, there's one thing I didn't about this part. I didn't know there's a hidden mechanic in Gen 1 that you can cut a big patch of grass. And I didn't know about this till I actually watched a video about the hidden mechanics in Gen 1. That's actually interesting, to be honest. No, seriously, that is interesting. But it has to be a 4x4 grass, just a heads up. Because it cannot be in a different angle, because if it's in the angle, it won't work. Oh, I already talked to that same person. Wait, what am I doing? I could just fly. Go back to Celadon City. Change the boxes. Had to get Future out and then get my Kadabra. Sorry, I was just checking out something. But we cannot go to the gym because we do need surf. Oh, I forgot about the back way area. I know everything, okay. I know everything about the world of Pokemon in your Game Boy. Get together with your friends and trade. Well, sadly, a lot of people don't play the old Pokemon games that much anymore. I mean, there's some, but not all. And also, we got Eevee. And also, one thing, Eevee is basically, with Eevee, you can actually get one of the stones with you. You get the Water Stone to evolve to Vaporeon, Thunderstone for Jolteon, or Firestone for Flareon. And back in Gen 1, it was basically 3 evolutions to when it hits Gen 2, that's when introduced Espeon and Umbreon. Espeon evolves in daytime, Umbreon is evolved in nighttime with happiness. And then Gen 4, this is actually with Glaceon and Leafeon. The thing with Leafeon and Gen 4 is had to be evolved happiness by the Moss Rock, and then the thing of the Ice Rock, that's with Glaceon. And then Gen 6 is that your Eevee had to be in the happiness and has to learn a fairy type move. That's in Gen 6 for Sylveon. I'ma save right here and continue. Well, I have a Pokeflute. I think there's two Snorlax. I think it's in Route 15 and right here. But I do need to activate the Pokeflute. But note this, when Snorlax wakes up from the Pokeflute, that's when he actually wakes up and starts attack. This is a level 30 too. How about a nice kick? Go to sleep! I mean, it's just the rest was going to be in full health. But Snorlax do attack too. Just a heads up. It's like, go to sleep! Go to sleep! Oh! Oh gosh! That's so close. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, baby, baby. Go to sleep, go to sleep. I got time for you. I mean, I have to say it. Let's try a normal Pokeball. I'll put it to sleep. I mean, I already had Great Ball, but I'm trying to see it catch it with a normal Pokeball. If not, that's alright. Oh wow, it heals itself too. Because rest is not just only put yourself to sleep, but it also heals your health. I actually wanted to reset so I actually can get it. Fast forward. Mm-mm. Wait, already? Dang, once I get put to sleep, he wakes up like, nope. That was fast. Like, that was fast, dude. It's like a disable. Almost like can't. That's right. Just use disable. Let's say it failed. Man, I got headbutts. And became confused. Confused and go to sleep. Oh god, my voice cracked. Yeah, this had double kick. Because it's a fighting type move and normal types weak against fighting. Got it! Got Snorlax. Let's see Snorlax in the Pokedex, it says. Snorlax is a sleeping Pokemon. Will eat anything, even if the food happens to be a little moldy. It never gets an upset stomach. Man, that's actually a strong system for Snorlax. And like I said before, even when you catch Pokemon, you won't gain experience. But they've changed that. I don't know if it's like when it hits Gen 3 or Gen 4. Or maybe when it hits Gen 5 that you gain experience by catching the Pokemon. But back then, you won't... Like, when you catch a Pokemon, you don't gain experience. Mm-mm. 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 And that's up here. We are going riding together. I'm going for a ride with my girlfriend. Are you guys too young to have a girlfriend? The cycling road is a downhill course by the sea. It's a great ride. I bet. And you have to deal with bike gangs. What do you want? The go Grimer! Also, thanks for the hydrate, Abe. And coffee. Let's try digging. Ah, smog. If I'm correct, smog also poisons you too. Yep, it poisons. Oh wow! Just a little bit of health. At least the Charmeleon was level 22. Don't you dare laugh! Okay. I'm not laughing. Got some super potions before I went to the cycling road. Also, hey Chansey, don't worry, I'll see another one when it hits Safari Zone in Fuchsia City. Oh wait, I have a nut. Yeah, I have a nugget. Let me trade that. Actually, did I check the top floor? And one thing is I didn't know, with the X accuracy used in battle, it could be very helpful when it comes with moves that's actually just... It has a less accuracy. Say like Horn Drill or Thunder, for example, which is basically has less accuracy to hit your opponents. But it's very useful to use so. And I'll get the fresh water because I do need to get one of the gatekeepers. I said one of the gatekeepers. It's not even. But it's usually the guard. And that's by I think Vermilion City, if I'm correct. We like just hanging here. What's it to you? Gonna switch over to Future. It's her turn. Nice spike. Hand it over. Feel free to try to get it. Use the go, make a punch. Go, Mankey. Oh wow. And it missed. And low kick is those fighting type moves, so it won't well not work, but it won't do much on psychic types. And there goes Machop, and Future's level 30. And it learned Metronome. And like I said before, Metronome is another move that your Pokemon will actually use it, but it's gonna be random with every move. Knockout. Come out and play, little mouse. I mean, I have an electric mouse right here. Yeah, there's Splash. It's no effect.
I think this is up to 5 times this with Furious Swipe. Use agility, so it boosts the speed. Sometimes metronome can work, other time it won't. Oh, nice. It used Miracle and then it does Karate Chop. That's actually really cool. Oh gosh, brother. Wiz Kadabra is level 24. Like, dang, you little rat. Hey, you just bumped me. Okay. Go easy. Ah, Smog. And Slush. Smog and Slush can poison you too. Bro! Dang! I'm just getting bodied. Oh, there goes Hypno. But let's flash down. And Air's level 25. Actually, I'm gonna get my Charmeleon. And then switch it again. I'm feeling hungry and mean. How about we thrash down a Chop? And it's ground type, don't forget that. Bad, bad, bad. Huh? Sure, I'll go. There's a good old Grimer. There's Kinesis. So the accuracy fell on Grimer. Okay, Future's using Wrap. Keep attacking. Keep attacking. I got this! And Thundershock. And at least it is recover. Yeah, one thing, metronome is usually not that much sometimes. And like I said, it's like all the moves is random when you use metronome. Like, it's not just the moves that you have, it's also other moves that you don't. Feel free to disable teleport, I'm not even using it. Gonna sleep. Don't make me mad. I mean, are you though? Yeah, there's one thing. Yeah, this part in the cycling road is basically going on a hill. Just a heads up. Don't worry, I'll be back for the biker gangs. I'm looking for a Tangela. Want to trade for a Parasect? No, thank you. I think Tangela might be in the Safari Zone if I'm correct. There's an Infinite, the Safari Zone. Eric, where's Sarah? I said I will be here. The Safari game, Pokemon you catch. Oh, that's just Safari Zone entrance. Yeah, sometimes the Fuchsia City's layout is kind of weird. But I do want to go to the Pokemon Center to heal my Pokemon, so we'll go back to the biker gang. Here, Slowpoke is very knowledgeable about Pokemon. He even has some fossils of rare extinct Pokemon. Oh, actually never mind, I was thinking Slowbro has a shelter. We then named the Warden Slowpoke. He and Slowpoke both look vacant. Slowpoke came in, but I could not understand him. I think he's got a speech problem. Slowpoke. But I don't know if the Pokemon Center would be here in Fuchsia City. The Fuchsia City. Oh, never mind, there it is. See, I am the fishing guru's older brother. I simply love fishing. Do you like to fish? Oh, sure. Gran, I like your style. Take this, fit, young one. You receive a good rod. Well, I don't have the old rod, but because it usually starts with the old rod and then goes to the good rod, then the super rod, fishing rod. You actually start that when you actually get in Vermilion City, which I actually did forget about that. But usually don't matter. It's really optional to get it, but you can actually just get the good rod that's from here in Fuchsia City. And usually each rod is actually stronger than the last. And to help you get even more, you get better Pokemon in the water. I'm trying to check out some I'm just checking out Bulbapedia with other Pokemon to catch in the Safari Zone. I know there's Nidoran female and male, and because I'm looking at Yellow's version, and then Nidorino, which is the 10%, and that's in the center area with Parasect. Not Parasect, with Paris. Parasect is 5% in the center in red and blue. I know Execute is there. I know Chansey is there with Tangela. Chansey is a 1% chance. Same with, and Tangle is 4%. I know in red version you can catch a Scyther. And then blue version you can catch a Pinsir. But I do know that when you're in the water, you can actually catch a Dratini or a Dragonair. And Dratini is actually 20% chance to catch if you have a fishing rod. Well, not a fishing rod, but a super rod. While Dragonair is 10% encounter rates if you have the super rod. But you can get a Scyther too in yellow, but that's in the first area at the east. Sorry holding you guys up. I do apologize for that. Not even a nibble. And that's one thing is too, just like I said before, with Gen 1 the bags is cluttered, and even just selecting the item can be well, I wouldn't say a huge chore, but it can be a little bit, because you just have to go to your item box and go and select the item too. It's before you have a button register for the select button. That'd be Gen 2 and onwards. Ooh, it's a bite. So most of the time it'd be a Magikarp, other time it'd be an other water type Pokemon like Goldeen, for example. Let's take a nice gentle pound. And if I'm correct, Goldeen also has Supersonic to confuse you. Oh wow. That's strong, okay. Oh look, a Poliwag. Now do remember, Poliwag evolves to Poliwhirl, and then if you get Poliwhirl the Water Stone, it evolves to Poliwrath. Yeah, I know when it hits Gen 2, if you give them the, I think the stone, like a King's Crown or like Stone Crown to hold on to, while evolving, while leveling up, it actually evolves to a Politoed. And we got good old Poliwag. Let's see what it says. Poliwag's a tadpole Pokemon. The direction of the spiral on the belly differs by area. It is more adept at swimming than walking. Makes sense. This world's neat. I'm sorry not doing anything. I'm actually, actually mentioning my brothers. Hey, this requires strength to move. Yep, because there's also another HM is strength to move boulders. Warden. Brother, huh? Huh? I forgot the Pokemon Center is right next to the gym. Does Xandos want to fight Erica? Oh no, it's Koga. I forgot. I think Erica is Celadon City. And the Saffron City is Sabrina. You can't win with just one strong Pokemon. It's tough, but you have to raise them evenly. Yeah, that's what I'd be doing. Also, BRB, you guys. I'll be right back. I'm back, you guys. Sorry for the wait. I do apologize for it. But anyway, let's continue. The Safari Zone's warden is old, but still active. All his teeth are false, though. They remember there is his golden teeth that's actually in the Safari Zone. Bill flies his own Pokemon data on his PC. Did he show you? Oh wait, files. I said flies. But that's right. You've met Bill. He's my grandson. He always liked collecting things, even as a child. Cram full of Pokemon books. I have my Spearow with me. I can see if I can try to have it out so I can switch it out in battle so that be able to evolve into a Spearow. Not Spearow, Fearow. Is it a Spearow evolve into a Spearow? Imagine that. I always check every grassy area for new Pokemon. Speaking of Spearow, get air out. Yeah, at least it's level 7. Let's well, it failed. Oh, not Fury Attack. There goes air. Oh, nice Mecha Punch. This is my turf. Get out of here. Sure. Come on, go future. Use Swift. And Swift is also a move that it cannot miss. Let's pound you for a bit.
Hey, guys, do you know that in terms of human companionship, Flareon is arguably the most huggable Pokemon? And also, hey, Dragonkin. Also, I'm doing alright, dude. And plus, that's probably a joke. The joke is like with Flareon, it's almost says the most huggable Pokemon. It's kind of similar how Vaporeon says the most breedable Pokemon. If you know the joke, you know. How about we transform? You gonna use Leer? Okay, I'll use Leer too. Yeah, I know that one. Makes sense. And that Spearow just destroying. Well, it's a flying type, so it's not very effective. Let's thrash down for a bit. Let's see, I can try and get my Spearow evolved into a Fearow. Oh, he used Hypnosis on me. Okay, use the mirror move. That's garbage. Darn. I'll go heal my Pokemon. But actually, I have a question for you guys. Do you think I should probably just stop streaming since I'm usually not getting any nowhere or just not even making any progress? Because that's when I feel like I should be stopped doing it, because I feel like it's more like a distraction, and even I'm really not getting anywhere. I'm just wasting time with it. I know I'm just complain and even negative most of the time, but I'm really have to be honest on this one. I feel like I'm really not even getting nowhere. You guys can feel free to answer the question if you like, but you really don't have to. Well, this is a Rattata. Attack! My Spirit is just level 12 already.
How do you like my bird call? It's okay. Oh, Dodrio. Transform. That's right. I meant to use metronome. Heck. There goes Dodrio. My Spearow is 13 already. And then Future's level 31. I had to bug you. I know you did. I know you did. I wish I had a bike. Oh, where you'll get one. You get, my friend. Already, that was fast. Oh, it's a Dodrio. Good to see. Dang, a critical. I know Dodrio evolves to a Dodrio.
Oh, I already talked to this dude. But they want to fight all of the biker gangs here. And yet, yes, you have to climb all the way up here. Okay, there's some Pokemon. I was wondering, there's some Pokemon around here? Another Doduo. You go, Air. Man, critical hit really takes a punch on a bunch of in Gen 1. What do you want, kiddo? I mean, you ask me, what do you want from me? Well, it's gonna confuse you for a bit. And there's some choke. Actually, if I'm correct too, I think Machoke evolves to Machamp is also by trading. Machoke man. I want to be a Machoke man. I want to be the Macho man. Yeah. I have to say it. Oops, I actually removed Peck. That's alright. I'm so happy you got it and sang it. And also my Hypno's level 28. Oh! There's no money in fighting, kids. I know. You want to start fights. You think it's worth it? Yeah, Fury Swipe can be annoying because it's usually 2 up to 5 hits. Because 5 is the max and it'll stop there. Oh, Primate. Right. Let me just reflect, but I don't know if it's going to use much.
Well, future is asleep because you use rest. So basically, rest can also not just only put yourself to sleep, but it does heal your entire health. Oh boy, rage. I think rage is just endless if I'm correct. Waterfall. How about a Mega Punch? Ah yes, the pig knows Furball in rage. I know. Actually, I wonder what type of using monkey or primate is supposed to be based off of. Cause I know like Pokemon is also based off IRL Pokemon. I mean not IRL Pokemon, but IRL animals. Or does name came from like a sound or from mythical creature from different parts of mythology. Burned out. You head into Future City? I already been there. I went to heal my Pokemon so I can fight you guys again. Oh, not Smog. Of course, I got poisoned. I say out of all the stats, I think poison is the worst out of all, in my opinion. And it's a critical from Sludge. Wow. That is just dirty. No pun intended, by the way. And just a little bit? Okay. Next is Coffer. When poison Pokemon refuse to beat that kind of toxic. Oh gosh. At least my attack rose because I used Sword Dance. I know Mew can learn Psychic if Mew reached level 40. Come on, Geen, you got this. At least with the poison type moves, and if your Pokemon is a poison type, it doesn't get poison. And I think that's the same thing when your Pokemon is electric type, it doesn't get paralyzed that often. I mean, it will get paralyzed, but it won't get paralyzed too often. Crash and burn. Huh? They love racing downhill. Actually, I wonder if something in the water. Let me pull out the good rod. Let's try again. And got a bite. Oh, it's another Poliwag. This Spearow is level 17. I should try to figure out what levels the Spearow is supposed to evolve into a Fearow. There's one thing is that with actually Spearow evolves to a Fearow around level 20. I was about to say this. If I'm correct too, I know Ash in the anime actually did counter Fearow after the Orange Island arc. But if I'm correct too, that in the manga, I think it's Electric Tail Pikachu manga. I think that's the one. Ash actually caught a Fearow. Yeah, the Electric Tail of Pikachu. I think that's when Ash caught a Fearow in the manga. But to be honest, they could at least continue on with the whole manga. Instead of just stopping right there. We're bikers. Highway stars. I was about to say starter. They discontinued the manga. Yeah, they did. Oh, there's Muck. Muck. Not poison gas. Yeah, this is Electric Tail Pikachu manga that they discontinue. Highway Star, a JoJo reference? Yep. Yeah, I'll say probably JoJo reference just for the fun of it. And plus it's also a good time to say a JoJo reference because Diamond is Unbreakable. That's part 4. That's because the manga actually did came out around 92 all the way to 95. Because if I'm correct, Stardust Crusader was actually 1989 all the way to 92 for the manga. I'll headbutt you, Muck. Muck. Smoked. Good thing I got a bunch of antidotes. No kidding. I never knew they were released so close. Yeah. I do know that Golden Wind, aka Part 5, actually was released back in 95 all the way to 99. And also the same year in 1999, I know JoJo Venture arcade game, and then the updated version, Heritage for the Future, came out in 99. I was just thinking of the biker guy from part 4 who stands named Highway Star.
Or the localized name, Highway Go-Go.
Yeah, I was about to say too, with JoJo Heritage for the Future, that came out in 1999 in the arcade. Yeah, in the arcade, and that's the same year that Golden Wind was coming to a close. Because, like I said, Golden Wind ended around 1999, and then 2000, that starts with Stone Ocean, and then to 2003, that's when it ends. And then Steel Ball Run was 2004, I think, to 2007, I believe. I might be wrong. I know JoJoion started around 2011 for the manga. Ooh, I forgot. Get Hypno the antidote. Trainer tip. All Pokemon are unique. Even Pokemon of the same type and level grow at different rates. Makes sense. It's a notice. Watch out for discard items. I think it's just items that you find on the ground. That's not on the map, if I'm correct. I need a little exercise. I can understand. Color me impressed. Wasn't sure if you were also a JoJo's fan. Turns out you know more than I. Well, not much, because I really haven't read the manga nor really watched fully with the anime. Cause I actually got JoJo because of memes. And from the to be continued meme, you know, to the whole JoJo memes. Usually with part 3, with the English, with the whole Jotaro versus Dio fight. Fair enough. I'm on the Golden Wind finale myself. So are you talking about the manga or the anime? Oh, the anime? And yes, there's no escaping the memes, I know. But actually, to think about it too, I think a lot of people's first exposure to JoJo has to be with Heritage for the Future. Glowing. I wonder if Solar Beam. Oh no, that's Sky Attack. I thought it would be Solar Beam. And it's super effective too. It kind of makes sense because thing with Fighting type weak against Flying type Pokemon, it kind of makes sense because even with martial arts, it's hard to get your opponents in the air. Usually like flying opponents. Because one thing about the weakness in Pokemon, I always think about how it actually makes sense in the IRL scenario. and like how fighting cannot go against, how it's weak against psychic types. It kind of makes sense because basically with psychic, you basically just control with your mind using it, and just like control. Yeah, usually just controlling with your mind. And one thing, people who know martial arts or just really good at fighting cannot go against anyone who has actually good when it comes with using attack with their minds. And psychic types weak against bug types kind of makes sense. But it kind of makes sense because when you're trying to meditate on many things, you can't get distracted by bugs IRL because how they fly around, messing around, losing your concentration. Flying weak against electric because when you're in the sky and when you get struck by lightning, wherever you're a bird, you basically get shot down. And bugs weak against flying types because birds attack bugs. Huh, never thought of that way. And also, when I was thinking with Gen 2 as well, with dark type weak against fighting types, I was thinking how this scenario, how in martial arts too, is that you're also, when you find your shadow, you're finding your inner self, or you're finding your evil self. And yes, bugs are flammable. Don't forget that. Yeah, rocks is weak against. I know rock can also be weak against water, and especially with grass type. And grass type kind of makes sense because I already know with mold, they can grow on rocks when it's actually soaked. Water weak against electric. Basically, water electricity conduct through water. You can't fit. There's the Machoke Man. Good point. I was thinking, oh, water erosion. That's part of it too. I was thinking ground type is used with ground type going against with most Pokemon. Because one thing with ground, especially like earthquake, it affects many people and environment around. So make it really easy for a lot of people to stumble, even as well to be injured by anything that's in the ground or by earthquake or fissures. I know electric is weak against rock and ground type Pokemon because one, you cannot do anything with electricity against things that's rock, and especially in the ground as well, because it won't affect anything to the ground. And also with normal type weak against fighting type because when someone is actually really skilled in martial arts or just fighting in general, whether it be like boxing or anything, when you go against someone who is actually less skillful, they cannot do anything about that. You see how the normal fights work when someone is not skillful or anything against someone who's skillful in fighting. Also, steel is weak against fairy because fairies were believed to be weak to iron. Oh, I actually didn't even notice that. I know dark is weak against fairy. Is one of them. And because things like with fairy fight against things that's evil, probably as well when we go for fairy tales. Especially as well with dragons too, because dragons also weak against fairy. How in fairy tales as well. It's something like that. But I know dragons weak against ice type Pokemon. This kind of makes, my guess, it kind of makes sense too. I'm trying to figure out because even as there's sometimes with dragon-like creatures or like creatures or like lizards or like or probably like in mythologies don't like ice. That's my wild guess of it. but I might be wrong. Good workout. Yeah, I didn't know about Fairy and Dragon either. But I know Dark is weak against Fairy because you're basically finding darkness. And Psychic is also weak against Dark types. My guess is that usually is well, it's actually hard to explain. Usually could be in the mental, emotional, or like in the spiritual state. So that how with darkness you can't, like with anything that you're trying to concentrate, you cannot affect anything that's evil on your own. Or just darkness in the atmosphere. It's really hard for me to explain and really hard to understand. Maybe Fae like Unicorn, or consider pure wild Western dragons were used as icons of evil, the devil. It could be. Are you talking about like European dragons, or are you talking about just like dragons just in the west area of the country? Yeah, or the west area, or western part of the world. But I feel like the people just use with dragon like an actual appearance of being the devil. I find it kind of weird because, like, yes, it seems like it, but if you really go into biblical terms, dragon is basically just another alternate name for Satan. And even if you wanted to go by the Greek meaning for dragon, it's basically just being serpent in Greek. Even Revelation mentions Satan, that old serpent. A bit of both. Kind of makes sense.
Well, time for Muck again. Also, Muck spelled backwards. If you know, you know. Muck. I know Muck is supposed to be basically just being sludge. If I'm correct too,
I think Muck is supposed to be based off one of the yokais. How about ice against grass? Yes, well, grass is weak against ice because you know, like in freezing temperature, you actually can freeze grass and freeze burn. Yeah, freeze burn can be part of it too, or just basically when it's like really cold weather as well, or freezing temperature, you basically can freeze grass.
shoot. It's a notice. Don't throw the game. Throw Pokeballs instead. What do you mean? Oh yeah, I got a whole list of yokai based Pokemon while listing them for how like VTubers. Huh. Didn't consider Muck though. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I'm trying to remember which yokai that Muck was supposed to base off of. Get lost, kid. I'm bushed. But I do know Drowsy and Hypno is based off of a real life animal known as the tapir, and especially a yokai known as the Baku. It's a yokai that is known for eating dreams. Go Future, and also besides, just a heads up, Future is actually streaming at the moment.
I'll give the girlfriend a shout.
Girlfriend a shout out.
And also, like I said, it's just future streaming at the moment. I think Air is busy as well.
Wait. Oh, you're so much. Look on the stream.
Oh my! I didn't even realize. I had to look twice. And I'm like, wait, why does Future have an extra person in their lobby?
Future just pointed at the screen over here, and I just like, oh.
As a Dragon King, no one didn't rate it. That's actually
Too much fun.
the
over
clips.
here.
As you see, anytime I shout out anybody, I actually can throw
She's getting a
clips.
snack now.
It actually just can show the
I didn't
clips
know Future got
of
her
the
own
streamer.
skin in Fortnite.
I know. Remember Christmas?
No, it's alright, dude.
There.
I decided to mute the emulator audio because usually with 8-bit games, they could be ear bleeding loud. I said, thank goodness for the light screen. Light screen. Tell me about, dude. I know. Spearo's about to be turned to a Fearow. Well, I still have a bunch of Pokemon that are, excuse me, lower level. But I'm trying to see if I can level them up to off screen so I actually can fill out the Pokedex. Well, I'm not going to fill out the Pokedex completely, but just all the Pokemon that's in version yellow. Okay, Future, transform. And good thing that when you transform, you also change types too. Not Sludge again. There goes Wheezing. As a Gene is actually the strongest in my team so far. Crawford. Oh, Dragonkin. Have you heard about the Pokemon Adventure mangas? Or have you ever read them or heard about them? I think I spotted them in the bookstore once. Why? I would say probably one of these days I want to try to read the Pokemon Adventure mangas. Usually starting with the red chapter. Cause actually I was watching the red arc explain. It's actually interesting too. Cause I like how the manga is like a spin, or like have some elements that's almost combining from the anime, especially with the games too, make with a twist in there. Well, usually the cancel arc, and then there's the yellow arc, which is basically the aftermath after Red's adventure, with the character named Yellow. And also, speaking of that, there's actually a Pokemon Yellow ROM hack that you could play as Yellow from the adventure manga. But I said the manga itself, that's actually interesting. Like I said, it's kind of like how having to it's kind of like how with the ongoing or like the main anime with the games combined together, but put a spin to it, making it really interesting with the plot. And then also my Fearow is level 20, so it will evolve to a not Fearow. I meant Spearow. About to turn to a Fearow. Are you satisfied? Yes. Oh, just talk about the cycling road. And also the town with the Safari Zone. But I can see I can try to get more Pokemon from the Safari Zone, probably off screen, especially with Dratini as well. But also the main part of the Safari Zone is that we actually do need to get the Safari Zone Warden's gold teeth. And speaking of the Safari Zone Warden, because I did remember the banned episode of the main anime is the mystery of Dratini. And it's banned because due to guns. And yes, it's because due to guns. Because the Safari Zone Warden basically just kept holding a gunpoint. Hi, is this your first time here? Oh, sure. Safari Zone has 4 zones in it. Each zone has different kinds of Pokemon. Use Safari Balls to catch them. When you run out of time or Safari Balls, it's game over for you. Speaking of manga, I remember starting out with the Zelda adaptations. Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot about that episode. Before you go, open an unused Pokebox so there's room for new Pokemon. This thing is talking about in the box in the PC. Welcome to the Safari Zone. For just 500 Pokédollars, you can catch all the Pokemon you want in the park. Would you like to join the hunt? Sure.
And one thing is with the Safari Zone, you usually have a number of steps. Basically, you have a number of steps to how far you can go. We only use a special Pokeball here. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that episode yet. And we will call you on the PA when you run out of time or Safari Balls. Basically, the Safari Zone just has the evolution theme, but I know in the pure RGB ROM hack they actually changed it up a bit. There's the rest house. Where did my boyfriend Eric go? Outside. I'm catching Pokemon to take home as gifts. Actually, I don't know if you can use your bike here, sadly. Oh, never mind. Usually when it comes with this Safari Zone, using the mechanics is just weird because you also can throw rocks and even throw baits. But it's not really that easy to really catch them. And it was the Western style man that held the gun. Yes, nobody that was getting past 4Ks, I know.
Execute.
It usually is a mixture of rock and bait, but it could just be weird how it work. Then again, they did sensory guns in both Sonic X, One Piece. Don't forget Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, that's why with Safari Zone, it's so hard to even catch Pokemon because it's really a mixture of rock and bait. And note this too, even when it comes to catching Pokemon, there's actually some that's gonna run away. Just a heads up. At least you got Execute. I don't think Execute is really an egg, but it's more like a coconut. Or it's basically a type of coconut similar to an egg. And Execute is an egg Pokemon. The heads attract each other and spin around. There must be 6 heads for it to maintain balance. Actually, look up and Execute. I know it's a grass and psychic type, but it has to be like a Pokemon based off something. It said Execute may. It says the origin right here. Execute may be based on both plant seeds and a clutch of eggs. It may also draw inspiration from coconuts, considering Executor resembles to a palm tree, and the fact that Execute is haunted by Craw Brawlers, which is basically one of the Pokemon that's in later generation. And that's in Gen 7.
It said which may be based off a coconut crab. Yeah, crab brawler is based off a coconut crab. And then is possibly a visual pun on an eggplant, though it may also have been inspired by the egg yolk tomato or by the bird's nest Fiji. Its psychic type may come from the idea of telepathy, making them coordinate and act as one being, or from omancy, a type of divination done using egg whites. I actually didn't even know about that.
You learn something new every day.
Enneagram mail, already good with you.
But I do need surf as well to cross some areas. This got max potion. And then there's Nidoran female. And it's a level 29, dang. That's Egg Bomb. I mean, I know Mew can learn that, but eh.
Actually, I wonder, can you actually catch Chansey in yellow? That's not wondering if you actually can. I know red and blue is in the Safari Zone.
Oh yeah, Chansey is in yellow. It's in the it's actually in the center area, and it's a 1% chance.
Or just a 1% encounter rate.
You got the full restore, and with the full restore, if I'm correct, it actually can heal you from any stats, and it can actually can fully heal you and remove any stats that you have. How many did you catch? I'm Bush from the work. I caught Chansey. That makes this all worthwhile. Phew, I'm tired from all the fun. But I know you can catch Scyther in yellow. Oh, Tauros. And ran away, yep. Turn to win a free HM for finding the secret house. And I think that's the warden's house. Because you actually get Hidden Machine 3, that's Surf. Go execute. Execute. Now, if I'm correct too, there is a trick, and I didn't know about this, that if you don't have enough money for a Safari Zone, to actually give you amount of Safari balls and a few minutes on the clock, if I'm correct, or just they'll allow you to go in or with an amount of Safari Zone balls, because it's a requirement to actually get Surf, and especially with the Warden's gold teeth. Which I actually didn't even know about that. It's neat arena. Go Marowak. Marowak! Oh, a Kangaskhan. Actually, I can just toss the normal Pokeballs. I already got the Great Balls. So Techno Machine. That's Skull Bash. I think I might probably get it into. Think about giving it to Air. Replace that with Slam. Come on and Slam, and welcome to the gym. Look at Cubone. Cubone, bound, bound, bound. Right in that last little patch. My Eevee evolved into a Flareon, but a friend's Eevee turned into a Vaporeon. I wonder why. Because it's with a Water Stone. Go to the deepest part of the Safari Zone, and you will win a prize. You can keep any item you find on the ground here, but you will run out of time if you try to find them all at once. Turns to Zone Exploration Campaign. The search for the secret house. And got Max Revive. And Max Revive is the same as Revive, but it actually restores all your health. Well, your Pokemon's health when you're reviving. So may execute. And tossing rocks at Pokemon might make them run, but they will be easier to catch. Using bait will make Pokemon easier to catch. I hike a lot, but I didn't see any Pokemon I wanted. Makes sense. Actually, let me go to the Pokemon Center to actually throw most of my stuff into the PC. But I'll keep the Pokeflute out because I actually do need that. Because it's supposed to be another Snorlax too. That's where on the right on Vermilion City is. Mm-mm-mm. Actually, let me put on some repels. Guess the repels didn't work for the Safari Zone. Actually, scratch that. It actually did work. It just that level 36 Nidoran female. Yeah, trying to find that. It's saying it's the I don't know if it's basically the warden's house or just call it a secret house.
We're actually going. We're not giving up. We're gonna find that house.
And ran away when Bates tossed. It's like, no sir, I don't like it.
Ooh, a Chansey. Well, I'm actually gonna save state that. So I can catch the Chansey.
Yeah, most of the time we just throw a rock at a Pokemon, it's not gonna be easy. And plus just throwing those Safari Balls, it sucks. Cause you just have to strategize how you're gonna do it. But catching Pokemon with the Safari Balls, there's more RNG level. But I feel like when it's throwing the rocks, it's just making it so easy for them to run away. But the catch rate makes it easy to catch too.
Just make sure the Chansey doesn't double slap like it did with Meowth in the anime. No, low percent with the Chansey in the Safari Zone. Oh, so close. It's that second wiggle. If it get that third one all the way, I could got the Chansey. Sorry, what did I miss? Almost caught the Chansey. And note there's a low, saying 1% chance to counter in the Safari Zone. Ah, it ran away. That's what I don't like when it comes with Safari Zone. It's with the rocks. It's more likely the Pokemon will run away. But with throwing the rocks, according to the internet as well, it mentions how the rocks is at. It's saying it gets the higher speed, or the bait gets the higher. Actually increases the speed stat for the Pokemon. But throwing the rocks actually not just only made the Pokemon angry, but actually allowed them to get a good catching rate. That's what I don't like, how Pokemon have more chance just to run away. Especially just throwing a single rock after a bait. It's like, no sir, I don't like it, run away. You're saying, I'm being abused by trainers. Yeah, this gets annoying after a while because, oh gosh, catching most Pokemon, using like rare ones like Chansey, Kangaskhan, and I think Tangela might be one of them. It could just be a pain. Oops. Especially it could be a Dratini as well. I remember it took like a long time to even get that Dratini. Whew, caught a Chansey.
And Chansey is an egg Pokemon, a gentle and kind-hearted Pokemon that shares its nutritious egg if it sees an injured Pokemon.
Trust me, catching a Chansey is not easy. I'm going the wrong way. Also, Dragonkin, I call it Chansey. If you didn't know. Yep. Had ab trouble. Plus feeding my cranky cat. Makes sense. Make sure you feed your child. I'm correct. It's in Area 3. More like Grandma Cat. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, Q-bomb, Q-bomb, bam, bam, bam. Hey, Kissos, stopping by to say hello. Hope you have a good stream. God bless. Okay, Colin. Also, thanks for stopping by, dude. I do appreciate it. And I found potion, your protein. I'm about to say potions, protein. I'll give it to Future. Oh, I found the Warden's gold teeth. You must say technique machine or technical machine. 32 is yes, 32. It's double team. That's alright.
Ah, finally! You're the first person to reach the secret house. I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. And we got Hidden Machine 3, and that's Surf. And Surf is basically a recommendation too, because that's the way you can travel on water. Meantime, while we're trying to run out some time in Safari Zone, how about we try to catch the Kangaskhan? If I just one throw of the rock and Kangaskhan just bail. It's like, no sir, I don't like it. I'm not doing it. Wow, let's throw a Pokeball and I got a Kangaskhan. I'm gonna try bait and rock and all of that. It didn't do crap. Well, let's see what's Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan is the parent Pokemon. Raises its young in its belly pouch. Won't run from any fight to keep its young protected. Like, wow. Just throw a Safari Ball. That's it. It's like, done. Since we also have the gold teeth for the warden, we just go down and visit him. Mm-hmm. And give him the gold teeth. Warden popped in his teeth. Thanks, kid. No one could understand a word that I said. I could not work that way. Let me give you something for your trouble. You've got Hidden Machine 4, and and if I'm correct, that is strength. And strength is going to be recommended to move those boulders. I'm working on homework in the background, but I'm still here. Okay, do what you have to do, Dragonkin. You know what? I probably would get rid of Thrash and replace it with Strength. I do need to get a badge. That's alright.
Actually, we could just save right here and call it a night on this one. Let's see. But let's say thank you to those who was able to stick around. Even Dragonkin, thanks for sticking by as well. I do appreciate you, dude. Let's see who's live at the moment. Yeah, and Kid is actually playing Once Upon Katamari. Well, let's see if we can rate her at the moment. That's at the moment, but let's see who we can rate her. But anyway, guys, thanks you guys stopping by my stream. I'll probably stream again one of these days, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure at the moment. But anyway, you guys, since you guys stopped by my stream, I'll see you all in the next one. God bless you all. May heaven smile upon you. Peace.